Oh, no!
If I don't move, maybe you can't see me.
It's just shut.
He doesn't have any eyes. He doesn't have any eyes. That's something.
Hey, you!
All right, Scratchies.
Are you there? Do you think he does that because he likes to scare people, or do you think he's got lockjaw?
I think he just doesn't.
I
just think he doesn't have a choice. I think biology's cruel.
his mouth is just locked that way.
Yeah.
Oh God. Ooh.
Oh man. Now the wild Pokemon leveling has ceased to be useful.
I've heard some cool theories about Zubat and Golbat in the past.
What about them?
The idea, the notion that what looks like its mouth is not actually its mouth. It's actually like the same way a spider has weird colors and shapes on it.
Oh yeah.
Because a Golbat biologically would be ridiculous if its mouth opened like that.
There's no way.
So it's like, what if that's actually like a marking on it or something?
Safe.
You know, like what if those are more claws than fangs?
Right.
I don't buy into it myself,
Okay.
but it's a cool theory. I love weird Pokemon theories. They're great. The Lavender Town one is probably my favorite.
Dude, I love that.
The Dead Raticate.
Oh no, tell me about that. I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it'll come up when we get there, but
Gary's right.
Gary's
Yeah. I did hear about this.
It's so for those of you not familiar, starting from the Cerulean City battle, I believe, the one on Nugget Bridge, Gary has a Rattata in his party, which by the time you get to the SSN will be a Raticate.
Mm-hmm.
But you fight him a couple more times. The next time you fight him, there's a point where you fight him in Lavender Town in the Pokemon Tower, which is where a lot of Pokemon are buried. It's an actual like Pokemon cemetery.
Yeah.
And you fight Gary there, and he seems unusually angry at you. Usually he's just kind of a dick, but this time he seems like,
"I'll kill you, White Devil!"
He basically says, "What are you doing here? You haven't lost any Pokemon," like something like that. And when you fight him, his team, which I don't know if it has 6 Pokemon in it yet, it doesn't have Raticate in it.
Right.
And it's the only Pokemon over the course of the entire game
that he doesn't keep.
Yeah, that is not.
That's a sweet theory. I really like that. Those little touches, whether intentional or not, really do make the game and the lore of the game more interesting.
The flavor text that goes along with it, the slightly more headcanon-y thing that people tend to go with.
Oh my God!
Is that when you fight him on the SSN, you knock out his Raticate so hard that he's not able to get into a Pokemon Center in time.
Oh my God!
Kind of thing. Like, it's super dark.
Yeah, that is dark.
But
that's dark type up in there.
Which actually
go Boris
gets double weird if you start to like add other things into it. Like, nice. For example, the way to get to the truck at the SSN is to get your team knocked out after you get not if you get surf, after you get cut. Oh, that's where you get cut from the captain of the SSN. So you get that, and then you fight any random trainer, get all your team knocked out. Obviously, in a Nuzlocke, that's not a smart idea.
Not gonna work, yeah.
But you get knocked out, you warp back to the Pokemon Center, and you continue your journey as normal until you get Surf. You can go back to the SSN, which is still there because the SSN leaving is triggered by you exiting the ship.
Okay.
So if you get knocked out, then it's still going to be there, and if you try to enter the ship, it'll still be there. But when you try to leave the ship, that's when it triggers the event flag to have it leave. Okay. So when you get back to the SSN, it'll still be docked, and you can use Surf.
It'll be fine.
And surf around the area, surf to the truck.
Not fine.
In the original Red and Blue, there's nothing there.
Yep.
It's a truck. It can't be moved. It's just decoration.
Yeah.
In Fire Red and Leaf Green, it is an interactable object.
Oh, really?
You can look at it. I think it says it's a truck. You can push it with strength, and underneath is like, I forget what's underneath it. It's like it's not like protein, but it's a rare-ish item.
Okay. So it's kind of like a prize.
Yeah. It's Nintendo acknowledging
a nod to their.
Yeah. It's acknowledging the silliness of that rumor.
Yeah.
So they're like, let's actually put something there, so at least people know that we know.
Right.
About that thing, and it's like, all right, that's cool. That's pretty neat.
Well, the thing that's crazy to me is that just through normal glitching, you can get anything you want.
Yeah.
Level 100, anything. Mew. Right. You can get anything you want in the first game. And so all those... There was something to some of those rumors. Like, it's got to be that somebody figured some of that out.
Wait, something to some of what?
Like, when we were kids, there were all sorts of rumors about moving the truck, and then you find Mew.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's possible to get Mew in the game.
I remember one of my favorites, and I think Nintendo Power helped push this one along because they thought the hoax was so funny. And in retrospect, it was. That there was this series of things you could do to get Yoshi as a secret Pokemon, and it was number 999, and it was like a glitched out version of Mewtwo or something, and it was a really creative hoax. And I remember as a kid, it was a glitched out Dragonite. was
Oh,
what it
okay.
was.
That makes more sense.
And I remember
It's not
thinking
fair.
like, oh,
Our
that's
trainer's
super
not
creative.
supposed to be able to walk around in the first game. This
I
guy
mean,
was
is
walking, so I'm like, oh, he's probably not a
the-
dude, but he's a dude.
But yeah, no, it's cool to me.
Wow, I'm fast.
There's a lot about the old games
Oh,
that I
man.
really enjoy, just because of like there's more flavor to them, and it bums me out now because once again this makes Fire Red and Leaf Green the oldest current version of any Pokemon they've released so far,
Yep.
and I seriously doubt they're gonna remake Red and Blue again.
Well, it would be awesome if they did.
It'd
I
be
would
awesome if they
so
did.
welcome that.
And if Pokemon Origins was further out, like if it hadn't come out last year, if it actually came out later,
Yeah.
it would totally work as a cross promotion there. With playing Red and Blue / Green with Mega Stones and all that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
You
Yeah,
know?
they could really significantly redo it, I guess.
How awesome would that be if each of the gym leaders had a Mega Stone,
Oh my god, that would actually make things tricky.
right? Because at
Or
this
at least
point,
more.
people have kind of
More so.
memorized.
Yeah, dude.
Look, me and John don't know Ruby Sapphire at all. We barely know X and Y, even having played it. But Red and Blue is just burned into our brains.
Faster than Onyx.
And
Ooh, shit.
I don't know. It just.
Oh. It's critical.
Oh
Nope.
boy.
All right. Now, does that mean I can't move?
No, you can move.
Okay.
It just does constant damage.
Okay.
But yeah, I would love it if you're fighting Brock and he gets a fucking
Cool.
I mean, maybe they can do the thing that they started doing later on, which is you have your first battle and then you have a second battle.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe the first time around he still has Geodude and Onix, but in his second
love
battle he's
Boris.
got a Graveler and a Steelix that he can Mega Evolve or something.
That would be so cool, actually. They got to be thinking about that,
I would
right?
love to see a Red and Blue remake where they have Mega Golem and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what it would just be a literal just rock.
The perfect form.
A Mega Golem.
All right, I'm
would be pretty
officially
interesting.
out of potions.
Oh God, John.
So, I guess I should leave? I mean, I can't do anything else on this floor.
And Team Rocket is going to be
On the next one. No, I know. I definitely should
Coming
not
for
proceed
ya.
without potions. I'm not so bold. Plus, I'm running out of PP on
You are
certain
leveling
shit.
up really nicely.
Yeah, I am. I'm really excited about this. Too bad this isn't a game where we get to have
Hey,
face-offs.
there you go.
I'm pretty excited about this team all of a sudden.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of glad we're not because I lost 2 Pokemon in the first
Yeah.
gym, and by the second gym I lost another 2. So
Moonstone. Now I can evolve.
nothing. Oh my God! So
All
John's
right.
going to try to head back to
Yeah.
the Pokemon Center. We're going to see you next time.
Bye, we love you.